as the wheel turns, Megan Bane. So,
Oh yeah.
so this is a evolving situation right now that is currently unfolding on Twitter between SRS, shout out to him, the Stardom Twitter account, which is run by
Sunny.
Sunny, and not that Sunny that kills people with cars. Um,
Wait, what?
oh, you didn't know? Sunny, WWF Sunny out here,
Oh,
vehicular manslaughter out
yeah.
here.
I forgot about that part. But no, I was like, wait, what? And then you're like, oh, you didn't know? I was like, oh, he about to hit me with that Jesse James.
Oh
Your ass
no,
better call somebody. I was like, nah, you're not gonna get me. I'm gonna be quiet. I'll sit
no.
here for the rest of the. I'll wait till the time when the show ends. This show has no time. It has no shot clock on the time. I'm just gonna stay here for another hour and then be like, yep, that's in the show. Thanks for listening, y'all. Later. But
Oh shit. All
yeah,
right. So
yeah, Sonny, who basically edits and translates the shows for Stardom and runs Stardom's English account. Yeah.
So the original report from Fightful Select and this report in itself was kind of messed up. It was saying Megan Bane is all elite and has been for quite some time. Top indie prospect Megan Bane isn't actually an indie prospect. Fightful Select has learned Bane has been under AEW contract for months, although she hasn't been on television in the company in months. Bane was instead sent by AEW to work in Tokyo Joshi Pro months ago and has been refining her work there. As of this summer, we're told that there have been no significant creative plans for her within AEW. The 25-year-old has also made appearances in Impact in the past. They immediately came out and said that was incorrect. They actually meant Stardom. Something got lost in how it was written up. I'll take the word for it. Then there's like the Megan being signed to AEW, which is confirmed. And she's been working in Stardom since August, I believe. I think this is what people always clamor for to happen. If this was kind of done, because there was an injury in there too. There was like the Megan Bane timeline is weird because she was already in AEW like a year ago, maybe more. Was getting the superstar kind of entrance. She was getting her own entrance and all that shit when she was on Dark and winning matches. She was doing indie dates. I believe she got hurt. I don't know if they had her on papers already. So I don't know the exact timeline. But when she was healed, she did show back up in Stardom earlier this year, which we covered, with her feud with Tam and subsequent challenge for the title. And, it's going all in since then. From here, there was some refuting of it from Sonny. Said no wrestler has ever been sent to AEW to come to Stardom, not once. Said it was basically his job to know such things, and he's the person that negotiated with Megan every step of the way. This is all public things that he's saying, so I'm not betraying anything. And he's been involved with bringing a large majority of Stardom's foreign talent for 8 years now. I believe they were talking with Omega Goon. Shout out to Omega Goon, longtime listener. So this whole thing was like, it's still happening. Like they're still going back and forth. And it's like a lot of this word was used incorrectly to describe it. A lot of people, of course, being like, trying to, I think, just jump on each other about terms and stuff like that. But what we do know is that she has been signed for AEW for a long time. She worked in Stardom over the summer. There may or may not be some type of connection that made that happen. It could be Megan on her own booking this, but I doubt AEW, if you're under contract, lets you just go places without having control over your finishes or some set plan to, because we've seen when Riho was over in Stardom, we've seen when any wrestler that works in AEW works in another promotion, like how it works is sometimes they have like representatives. For example, like Defy Wrestling. Say if John Moxley was on the card and like some other wrestlers from AEW, all the other wrestlers from AEW, their representative would be John Moxley to make sure everything is fine. Like there's liaisons everywhere. So like it's more organized than people think. People just don't know a lot about it. I find it hard to believe that Megan Bane booked this herself. And then if she was under contract with AEW, because like those things just would not mix. Like it leads me to think that there was something in place like, hey, we're not going to use you right now. However, you come back from this knee injury, go over there and, you actually probably have the ability to go over there, because I think that's something else that gets like kind of, tripped up in this thing. Immediately I saw people saying, send Anna Jay over there. I'm like, I don't know if that's necessarily going to be beneficial for Anna Jay. She might not be built for that. So like, like Megan Bane, like, I pretty much said it. She was like a high level prospect over there. Like when she first showed up there, and I was like, just let her do her thing. And, she ended up fine over there. Everyone's not built like that. And maybe Megan had circumstances where she could go for 6 months. There are people that, have families, they have different commitments. And I don't know if it's going to work like that for everyone, but, I can't call her excursion, her silent excursion, anything but a roaring success, especially if they planned it out and kept it secret for this long.
Yeah, I don't know, how this came about, how it came out, or whatever else, but it's like my whole thing to it is like, so, like she showed up, she got over, like she got like in a title match that she got the month before she came in, like she got like an audible gasp when she hit her finish, in a good ass match, and then like that's the only job she's done. Like I don't know what the point of contention is other than semantics. Like it doesn't matter. Like on screen, it was working out well on both ends from her, or three ends from if it's AEW sent over there or whatever. AEW is getting somebody that's getting some XP, and also while recovering from this injury, whatever, and actually having some, wrestling well and is over in the position that they're in, over, on excursion, if you will. From Star's perspective, like she's an over monster. She's an over monster, and like she has good matches, and she's being paired with Micah right now, and they're beating the fuck out of people. So yeah, like I don't care. Like the back and forth, the Summer Sap and Sonny were having on Twitter, like I haven't seen it at all until you just mentioned it. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know,
like
man.
whatever.
Bro,
wasn't it like she's gonna continue through tag league? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
and if she leaves eventually, okay, cool. And she is on AEW, if so, okay, cool, fine.
Bro,
like all the stuff going on.
Why do people act up like this?
Hold on. All the stuff that's going on with Stardom this year. All the stuff that's going on with AEW this year. All the stuff that's going on with New Japan this year. You think on my list of all the things of these promotions I love and like would watch on a regular basis and follow and cover, that like Megan Bane's contract situation is what on the top of my list? No, it's not even the top 50 right now. Like Tam and Susan's happening. We ain't seen Tam not a bit since she may or may not have blown out her knee at the end of that match, her last title defense.
Yeah, she's not gonna be in this next one. They announced she's out.
Okay, there you go. I didn't even know that. So there you go.
Yeah.
Have they stripped her?
They're saying what's gonna happen with the title. I'm like, nigga, you tell us. Like,
right? Okay.
The fuck, like, so it's gonna be. I believe it's Suzu, Starlight Kid, and Azumi are gonna be fighting in three-way. But I'm like,
for what?
I don't know.
Champions.
Like, I'm like, yo, man, break the glass now. The future is now. Put a red belt on the line. Let's go. But yeah, the whole thing about being like, she was obviously had to be sent to Stardom. Like I can't think of any scenario based on what I know about people in AEW working at other places. You don't show up there you don't book yourself somewhere like without going through the office. Like it would just be impossible.
Yeah. Has Meltzer talked about this, or we gotta wait to the Observer and
I think that will probably happen tonight. He's posted stuff on the board, I think, but we're more likely to hear something on Wrestle Observer Radio later tonight.
I guess that means I'll have to listen to Wrestle Observer Radio for the first time in months.
Bro, I'm so behind.
So am I.
Bro, I listen to Social Suplex, and all that, but